A head start is exactly what Talon is looking for here at the RIYADH Masters, a head start that they've never had before this season.
And I thought just based off of play, Quest was a step ahead of Talon, but we'll have to see how that plays out in the game one of this match. So, alrighty, able to get the first blood. Messages, he's gonna get those range creeps. Can't stop him.
Ooh, Noob is going to get blasted down. Makoto. Noob has been playing it, I think, how you're supposed to, which is cutting waves and such, but as soon as he shows up,
and he's
going to take a lot of damage here with this combination. Flame break back.
Potential here.
Axe's long range. Not quite enough to get the kill, but Ollie's going to sneak in from behind. Gets the tombstone out, but Kiori's already dead. They're going to go for the tombstone kill, too. Ollie actually really wants that one. And he'll have it, but maybe giving up his life for it. We'll see. The TP's going to come in. TA2000's a little bit too low to go for that moment. Turn around, go for Q. Axe is coming in. TA2000's a little bit low, and Ollie's heal has now run out. It's going to be a close call between them, but the kisses. Oh, the kisses coming in, and they're going to nail both of them just enough. It's Jabs who claims both, though, with the axes.
What your counterplay is outside of if you have Aurora or Lasso ready on that spot.
12-minute power rune, they're gonna go for the kill on Kiori, but it's not a fast kill, and the Primal Beast will have his say, trying to trample all over Ollie. They'll have enough damage for it. Kiori, he might just die with the axes. Raindrop, the kids are gonna start raiding in. Maybe Omar's in trouble as well. One or two, a third shot needed? No, the take-out burn damage is what kills him.
It's not guaranteed you get that interaction against TA2000 here.
Yeah, they're gonna slow down that Drums of Slum. Welcome, Jabs. It's a Blink Dagger Diffusal Blade combo coming your way.
There's no TP.
Oh, the Infest! No! The Decay finished him off. They will be able to get the support kill and the Tombstone and chase away these heroes, so TA2000 won't be able to take the time to farm here. No kisses, so unlikely to be able to chase him down. TA2000 gonna be able to dodge away and might be able to get to an axe before he gets ganked.
Omar looking to start this off.
Oh yeah, he spotted right away. He realized it's a bit too late.
Yeah, you gotta respect some of the Boar and Hawk vision on this map right now. Do Quest want to commit for this fight?
Yeah, the TA2000 pretty deep. They do manage to get the roar on the real one with the kisses following up, but they know the Primal Beast is coming, and he is dangerous. Ollie's already victim of that one. Pull back in with the vacuum. Jabs, let's see, he's gonna fight around this. They have the Infest as well, a little bit of extra HP. Their drums are going out, and he's staying alive. They can't quite burst him through, and he's going to live through this one. Take down Quest. They lose 2 off of that one, and now they're gonna lose TA2000 as well, as he can't get away far enough. The Rod of Atos will help hunt him down. A 1-for-3 exchange, 4 really, actually, because they killed the Lion at the very start.
Have enough burst in the tank. That's what I'm talking about. The EHP already from Talon is something you're going to have to worry about.
They thought they were going to get the burst, but it's Makoto who strikes immediately afterwards. The cookie on 2 lets the rest of Talon just swarm in, take them out, go for the mid tower next. Like, you would have a little bit more longevity against this Phantom Lancer matchup, but this is a peak right here.
I just don't know how good this team fight is. Like, this Rack Siege is very slow, and I think if you actually get sucked into the fight, I don't know if this is the fight you want. It's a very dangerous fight. That's how I'll phrase it, because there's Vac turnaround, there's a Tombstone that might be very deep.
Grab him during the rage.
For Quest is pretty
Lifestealer,
good.
Is he going to lose his Aegis here? He's going to try and get out.
Oh, the creep! It's the creep that got lassoed.
Q failing his initiation. Ollie trying to go in and help out the Lifestealer. Now he comes back on his second life, immediately pop the BKB. This is that big item usage,
not good
but
for
he has
Talon.
to just run away with it.
Yeah, you need to get the hell out. There is still BKBs up for Quest.
They're going to use the Primal Roar, turn around on Noob. Big burst damage. They almost have it, but no, the cookie. It was a little bit shy. He gets off the BKB, and now he charges right on through back to his base.
And you have that Gleipnir finish for Makoto with a double damage, so a lot more AoE, a lot more follow-up, and the initiation for Q is pretty much guaranteed with that BKB. This type of push is more reliable because your initiation is significantly stronger here, especially if it doesn't go on a creep.
They got a Siege Wagon. They're going to go for it. Got the lasso on a TA2000, but he got picked up with the grab ally. They got the vacuum. 3-man vacuum back into the wall. A great setup with Noob getting the pulverize and jamming that damage straight into Talon. Ollie's limping away. 23 still good to go with his BKB, though when he lays into the darks here. He's now dead. They're going to have to use more buybacks potentially, as the initiation was great for Quest, but again, the health and sustain allows Talon to push through anyway.
And they just sit in the middle of all of that with no cares at all. is a big boy.
And just in time, too, for second Roshan. Talon want to keep this momentum up. Quest trying to deter it by getting into this position first, but they're going to get caught. Omar defends himself. No BKB. You're right. The Bat Rider. Q may be paying for it. The Finger of Death finishes him off. They do get the Primal Roar onto the Primal Beast, and Omar's going to die to the Lifestealer's damage. He's going to be chased down by Noob. It's having a hard time being able to verse these heroes down. There goes the Infest. Again, the sustain is just out of control. They quickly deal with the Tombstone and focus down the dead Zombie Man.
That is a hard hero to just burst through, especially when you don't have any displacement on Quest. If you had a Tiny Toss or a Lasso of your own, you could drag this Beastmaster deep. Maybe it looks more profitable. In this type of situation, I don't know what you do to this guy. And your wall has been thrown out, by the way, that yielded nothing here.
Yep, absolutely nothing. They're, I think, very likely just going to have to give up this lane. It's hard enough to fight. Doing it without the wall seems madness. I mean, just getting a Lifestealer illusion, getting Radiance for yourself.
Talon just don't
pretty
care.
Good.
And they found the Phantom Lancer.
TA2000 gets caught. Could it be changed then with the cookie? The Pulverize jump in, but immediately Primal Beast managed to get the roar off. Phantom Lancer's in deep and just has to commit at this point in time. But the AoE damage is going to start raiding in with the kisses. TA2000 is going to be first one down. Noob trying to stop the kisses, but cannot save his carry or himself. Another cookie. Put the Undying down. 3 dead on the side of Quest. They do have buybacks, but Talon are just going to take everything from Quest right here, right now.
I mean, they're missing some ults, but I don't think they care. They feed a cheese to 23 to get him back to full. And man, the itemization here paying off in spades as Talon just jam that timing straight into Quest base. Sure, you have a Phantom Lancer to defend your high ground. There's not going to be much high ground left by the time you can get in here.
Look at Jabs putting himself on the front line. Malik desperately trying to catch some heroes here. Managed to get a 2-man vacuum. They do manage to blow up Makoto. Good kill. Now the Pulverize on a Lifestealer who's at half health.
Look at this Beastmaster.
A static charm, a charge. This man is a one-man electronic dance festival. He's just jamming it straight to Quest, and they can't stop him. Meanwhile, 23 still has that second life. These 2 cores just seem to be unkillable. Lasso pull back, but once again, the Undying able to counter that with a grab ally. But what about Jabs? TA2000 just keeps on running into this brick wall. Can't stop him.
Why? Why is he still trying to run into it is the bigger question. You gotta kite this hero out. He's back in on top. Finally, the Hex comes through. Can they bail him out? Infest.
Oh, the commit, the Infest. It's going to give him a little bit of heal, but it's not quite enough. But it does put 23 in a position to maybe finish off Malik. Go for more. Omar's a little bit low. Fortunately, a force down gets him out. 23. Now going to have to call it quits.
There's no
with
Hex.
The kiting coming out from Quest.
You said no BKB, no A on disc.
You might have just given the Roshan over, but at the same time, Talon might just take your Mega Creeps. Oh no, they focused on an objective, but it might be the wrong one. The Glyph is going to go out, a TP back from Malik.
I mean, you have range
Can you hold this alone?
You definitely commit here if you're Talon. This should be Megas for sure.
Wall goes out, he can't stop it. That is going to be Megas and a TP away from Talon. Have the Aegis, have the Refresher, have the cheese, have everything you want. We're going to get a much bigger prize out of this one. You're still going to fight a little bit as it is going to be Quest kind of delayed as they get back. Talon not able to get a pick off that they're hoping for. TA2000 might be able to find the real one. They've done a great job before. Mostly Q with the lasso. Time and time again has found the real PL.
Honestly, if I'm Jabs, I might just like roar an illusion or something to get the stacks. I don't know if I care about anything else.
He gets silenced.
He's gonna build him up here.
Wall's gonna be put on top of him. He activates the Bloodstone. Great vacuum. Putting some heroes together. The stun is put onto the real PL with a buyback now from Noob. He's gonna pop. Nice vacuum with the second wall with a beautiful combination followed up by Noob. And all of Talon get wiped out.
You could also have just waited for another lasso and start a fight off the lasso where it's more reliable.
100% Q. He's desperately trying to kill the creep wave.
What is happening
single
right
range
now?
Creep is still gonna be alive.
He has 5, but that's a 100-second death. TA2000, he still has a minute and a half on this Aegis. He has cheese in his backpack, and you're giving him a level 25 talent almost. Waves are being cut by the Primal as, sure, you have a Centaur hitting tier 3, tier 4s for Quest. I don't think it's threatening them too much as it goes down. And Malik getting in top wave. Quest are going to have really good map control. Can they do anything with it as Talon are respawning?
Yeah, the weird thing is they had a tier 1 tower down at the bottom lane. It's not like Quest is going to be able to go straight for throne.
You just have to keep in mind where this Undying is as well. Does he want the Phantom Lancer? That's another question.
Also, is he fast? Oh,
Jump
the
is
Hex
first.
goes off first.
That's
They
so
go for the
aggressive.
initiation. What a beautiful vacuum. Now the onside. No, the Primal War comes in from Jabs. He refreshes. He's got a second one to go through. Who's he going to use it on? Looks like the Primal War a second time, but it gets put inside the Tombstone. Meanwhile, on the side, Malik, who after that
Malik in
initiation
trouble.
gets a second wall vacuum in a tight little
alive.
corridor. And now the monster jumps in. It's a monster mash. Noob jumps in and cleaves through two. 23 still working for this one. He's got an Aegis, and he's going to rely upon it. He needs it a second line to work with, as Jabs is going to try and help him out here, but Jabs, his second BKB, may not be able to stand up to this physical damage. They go for the Hex onto 23, gets the range off, nullifier. Omar's going to die, turns around, pushes back TA2000, trying to get the focus, trying to get the life steal going, but TA2000 may be too strong. They've got the
going all in.
coming in, a little bit control. That's going to be enough for life stealer. Mikoto comes back, tier 4s are all gone. Jabs is fighting against all of these heroes with 23 and Ollie on the side. TA2000, it's a non-stop sustained battle that cannot seem to be won, but Mikoto doesn't have that sustain. They see the option to go on him, but no! They lose the Primal Beast, and TA2000 has to buy back as well. Talon, they're gonna try and push through, see if they can get these tiebacks out. But it's TA2000 who's full health now. Malik fighting with the wall, needs another vacuum, needs to be able to stop 23 Savage. A vacuum goes out, but 23, he finishes off the Darks here. 2 members left on the side of Quest, a throne that is low, now making 1 member left. TA2000 against 4, he cannot do it. There is not enough lances, not enough illusions to be able to put a stop to Talon, who will take game 1.
Oh, TA2000 versus the world at the end, but the world crushes him beneath the weight of this triple core lineup that is enough to eventually clear through the illusions and push through to this throne. That looked extremely volatile, though. I do feel like Quest will win this late game. The Terrorblade getting the reflection on the Lycan just seems way too damn good here, especially when you have an arena that can cause problems for the Snapfire, and you can just all in him. You have a Shadow Demon who might also provide you a break mechanic in this game. A lot of things seem favorable for Quest if they get the gold going into that late game.
Getting first blood would be nice. The blood grenade is not quite enough, but Omar does manage to snatch that first blood ever so barely. They trade out kills, but the bigger bounty going to Quest.
Or just run it towards mid with this catapult wave on Mikoto. That sounds like the better option here.
Gonna get behind him here. Will the Talon supports get here in time? Arrow lands, try and burst him, looks like they got him. And they're gonna be able to pump the damage into Q as well, who with the cogs may not be able to protect himself against the ranged heroes. Omar strikes and gets a killing spree.
It's pretty hard to stop the hero pulling, finding farm onto these neutral camps, and you can always make the quick rotations, which it's gonna be bottom here. The hammer is going to work. There's another hammer coming for you, Jabs. It's about to crash into your skull.
Yeah. Okay, Ravage immediately going to be put to use here. Jabs values that, but if he loses his life still, no, he's going to be fine. The Anchor Smash level 2. Now the rotation from behind, this is what I was looking for. 23 trying to make his first shapeshift go to work here, but Malik is already counter-rotated and can protect heroes with the arena if need be.
23's gonna commit.
He's gonna go for it. Kaori gets off the disruption. Bounce back by the cogs. Body blocked by his own illusion. Oh, the arena barely catches him. Kaori playing along the edges here, and 23 can't get out. Stuck in this arena for a while. Will finally get away, but the shapeshift is now run out. He's gonna be caught up by Noob. Kisses raining in. Jabs trying to stop these heroes. They need to land the kisses. The bump back there of another round of cogs, but the kisses don't land enough. Tombstone's gonna be placed inside of the pit here. They fight for it. They go inside the pit to clear out the tombstone, but a cookie lands onto 2 of them with the meteor hammer denied by the arrow immediately. Jabs trying to stay alive. Asunder last second from here. TA2000. Oh, the spear plus damage from Omar. It's gonna come out. They get that kill. Quest, they win this little skirmish in a big way.
That has to be one of the stranger 8-minute fights I've seen in Dota in recent memory, as Talon bring 5 heroes bottom, but they used the Ravage defensively early on. That's for sure.
Gotta go for the gank on Malik. They have him under vision right now. Should be able to land this hook shot and get the kill. BKB is done. Is he gonna get the kill on Q and get out?
Cage, son.
He is.
That is perfect timing on the delivery there from Malik. On top of the wave shove becomes significant with Lycan Shard and the Snapfire running around the map, clearing waves very fast and then being able to bots to the fight.
Yeah, I mean, like with a hero that has such a high base attack damage, Malik gonna be forced to use another BKB, and once again, a gank turns around. He's gonna get a kill on a support and then try and get out. Now Q is here, so this time around they can punish him perhaps. Jabs. Ravage going to be put to use here with the kisses, and they will get that kill on Malik eventually. He's going to be saved by the disruption for a little bit, but eventually run down. Noob, okay, hook shot goes out onto Cowrie. See if they can burst him down with the cookie arrow coming through. Doesn't land on anything. Pulverized though, grab the wolf and beats him to death. TA2000 as a free fight.
Sapphire, you're going to feel really good on Quest.
23 going to be ganked with the shapeshift on cooldown. This is not good. They're going to TP in Jabs, but this damage comes way too quick and clean for Quest.
I mean, Jabs is just TPing to take his creeps. Manta done for 23 will also help him commit in the fight, get rid of the reflection.
They somehow get past the Primal Beast.
And look at these wolves. These things do so much damage.
Yeah, they do.
Dead to wolves Atos.
He's literally just going to die to that. He's going to try and delay it. Disruption's going to go out. Noob trying to blink forward to catch up to the Snapfire. Slowed down by the Scotty, but an interception by Q. Good hook shot, but the supports are giving up their lives in order to make sure their cores can just get away from a fight. This is a high ground tombstone, and they still can't take it.
Are you frontlining with this Tide? Are you surviving in the fight? Ags is not a long way away for Noob here. And they'll just start in on him.
Curious high ground push, turn around Ravage with the kisses. Unfortunately, the Meteor doesn't land. It would have been nice. Grab Ally's going to be able to pick up that Tide Hunter, save him from the aggression of Malik. Q, hook shot barely off in time, and he's going to jetpack away. But the Snapfire is left behind. The Pulverize goes to work from Noob. Malik is somehow still alive in this mess. He's not going to get out for sure, but it is concerning that Talon couldn't do the damage fast enough.
Okay.
23 barely getting away. No, maybe not getting away. I thought he was going to run down. Oh, gets hit by the onslaught just in time. Disruption into arrow. Oh, the arrow didn't land. He's got a Manta up in 2 seconds, but I think the Purge has sealed his fate.
I don't know if he needs much more utility. The fight's kind of going to be won or lost in the arena and the Ravage here.
Blink for blink for blink. Jabs, they'll catch him eventually here.
Little Sunder to heal himself up too. Why not? And they'll collect Ollie on the side as Malik is just 1v3.
So he's going to have to kill Q to get out because the hook shot is up. So he's not going to be able to get away from this one. Hook shot stalls him long enough for the kisses to land. He's going to need every single one of them to hit. And it's not going to all land.
It's got to be a steal. It's Jabs going in with Ravage trying to steal this Aegis away.
Oh, his timing might be right here.
It's very close.
Ravage goes out. Oh, right to dies, but TA2000 very smart.
Close.
He popped the BKB to stop the stun of the Ravage. Immediately sundered Jabs, so he instantly died. And so they will collect everything from the pit, I believe, and they get 2 kills out of it.
That was so close to being clutch there for Talon.
They're having a hard time fighting through these illusions, let alone the actual Terrorblade. Cowrie trying to go for the Demonic Purge on the shielded up Makoto. Disruption illusions, Terrorblade illusions. A lot of ways to quickly chip away at this tier 3 tower, and it's going to force a response from Talon. It could be a closing team fight. Immediately a BKB goes out. Pulverize trying to grab him. The onslaught through the cogs here. Noob, he's going to get some decent damage out from the Aghanim Scepter. Not enough to kill anybody. Oh, Malik actually jumping back into that one with TA2000 using the Sunder on a Jabs, ringing him low. The BKB goes off. Q jetpacking himself into a wall. Makoto tried to stay alive off the tombstone, but couldn't make it out. 23, meanwhile, is the only healthy member. He's going for Noob right now, but the onslaught is going to start charging him away, and 23 cannot pursue. They're just hoping that they can keep this tier 3 alive.
Even the Shadow Demon disrupted.
Oh, and they're going to catch 23 as well.
Doing work.
Disruption, arrow, spear.
No save in sight if your Undyne's not there with a tombstone. Even then, I don't know if you're bailing him out into a situation he wants to be in, as Satanics are online for Quest. One on the Terrorblade, one on the Mars. This might just be a throne push right here. They got a lot out of that high ground fight before all the spells were online for Talon. They're still waiting for Ravage cooldown here. 10 seconds for Jabs. Got one last hurrah, it feels like. Top wave is pushing in with double catapult, double wolfful Talon, so if they manage to stall this fight or defend, they might actually trade racks.
Oh, another Sunder that kills Jabs.
That is absolutely brutal here. TA2000 has had his number in these fights. It'll prompt the Jabs buyback, still has Ravage up, no BKB, and your Lycan still out for 20.
Okay, hook shot, they're gonna go for it. Cogs pushing in, TA2000, seeing if they can kill him, take away his Aegis.
I think he wants to die
at
this point.
Yep.
And he'll take another
Malik is
two-man
going to be
arena.
able to get a nice arena on 2 as the Terrorblade revives here. Really going to be disarmed though. Noob blinking in, grabbing Mikoto. Mikoto can't afford another death. The Ravage going out. Tombstone save. Does manage to bail him out, but bailing out is a constant theme here for Talon. They may be able to survive through some of these engagements, but they've yet to be able to do any damage.
Big echo hit.
A Gleipnir on a Mirana. They are desperate for anything at this point. Meanwhile, the damage is always there. Malik, TA2000. They're both putting out in spades. 23 goes for a BKB TP out. A desperate call, a desperate time for Talon, but they have lost this game too. We are going to a 3rd game in this series as Quest, they prove what all that group stage hype was about. They bounced back beautifully in game 2.
Multiple times, even Mikoto living mid in that lift that almost comes in and ends up going their way top. It went on to Ollie, did not go on to Jack.
Yeah.
Because the Timber is just max HP down here. It's not really an opening. They will look top again though, as 3 converge on TA2000 again. There's a lot of nuke damage with
See if they
chain
can get the
lightning.
toss back into jabs. What they do with the Pango here, they're going to all in to see if they can kill the TV and trade out the Doom. They do not, and they lose 2 people for it. Might be able to get another one here. Kaori's going to TP out. He's fine.
Give him a
He's
zap
ruined
for
on
the road.
Pango. He runs away too.
Well, Mikoto making his presence felt in this game on both lanes. An offensive and a defensive play. They might find Noob.
Noob being so low, this is perfect. He got the toss onto him, and they're going to be able to catch the Rubik. What a turn for Talon.
And a teleport.
Right, so if you can secure that hand of minus for him while he's still on the lane, it will mean a pretty big difference in its net worth.
And now you can just TP Mikoto back here when the Chrono's up and lay in the damage.
Okay, we do have Mikoto who's going to be here with some magic damage, and it'll be just enough.
2 more int as well.
Yeah. These heroes do not like losing intelligence. I think Pango is probably the one who hates it the most.
This game is flowing pretty decently for Talon, all things considered. Especially the fact that that double melee offlane, you got through it right. You push this Pango down to the bottom, which again, I personally just don't like Pango in this position. I think it's very rough.
Atos, Avalanche, not enough damage. Kaori's gonna live. He's got his level 6. Mikoto, okay, he does manage to get the kill on Kaori. He's obviously dead. Does mean he got a killing spree.
He's gonna TP top and look exactly for that. Start on
Jumping
jabs.
onto jabs. Tombstone's going to be laid up with the immediate Doom. Hurricane back into the Avalanche. Very nice setup. If he gets the toss back, surely they've got this kill. And maybe even trade off, though. Jump in from 23. Gets hit by the telekinesis toss back, but it doesn't matter. With the pickup on the Pango, having the numbers advantage and the delayed effect of these TPs, Quest are going to give away this ground. TA2000 moves to another lane.
Just a misstep by, I don't think Quest know they're back here. T2000 is just gonna run into Q.
They spot each other. Whoa, Q, reaction, a little bit late. They go for the Undying instead. Quests are now going to TP in. Global Sound's going to be used. 23 bouncing around there. Glimmer Cape trying to stall. He's actually going to be okay. And 23 is the one in trouble. Oh, we got off the time walk. Just barely in time. Noob is now going to chase after. See if he can get the Rolling Thunder, burst down jabs, gives him a cookie, turns around, tries to go for the Doom, misses. Now Chronosphere, where's the kisses? It's lined up to be able to go for the Rubik, maybe the kill on the Undying as well with the toss up in the air. They will just barely finish him off with the damage over time. Now the Terror Blade is also caught, but they can't commit. They don't have the mana, first of all, on Mikoto, and the fear of the Sunder will keep him at bay. Talon still have some supports hanging around here, though. They're not careful. Sunder, nice catch. TA2000 will make a fast kill out of that one. And Talon, that was a very important fight for them to win.
And there's not much to stop it unless there's the utility behind him.
Break on Omar. Gets out the Glimmer, but they have the dust for him. He will be killed. So, Talons push out to the other side of the river for a bit. They're working towards their big BKB timings, which was very important for them in Game 2. They're going to try and lead off here. Noob going for the Blink Rolling Thunder. It's Mikoto once, bounces a second time, but the BKB goes on. Jabs actually went in, goes for the Doom, hits him with the stun after the Manta. Now he still has the vision to be able to keep up with the Terrorblade, but he gives up on that kill. He's kicked the Terrorblade out of the fight. They want to go for Noob now, who with his Shield Rune was doing okay, but now he's been Chronosphere not disarmed. But it doesn't matter. They've got the kisses. Malik with his own BKB doesn't worry about the kisses, but he is worried about the physical damage put out. Jump back in from Q, but they're resetting. They don't want to keep this fight going. Now that the Doom has expired on TA2000, they call the fight quits.
Extremely sacrificial, and I think Talon can still take this fight. If they can get 23 back here, He also just picked up his level 20 Talon.
They
So
got
that
to get back
chrono
here
attack
fast,
speed.
though. They started pushing in the mid lane. They're a ways away on their
I think he's
Faceless
too
Void.
far. That was a risky show. You just let Quest walk back in the pit. Okay, they're going to kiss us to stall this out.
Yeah, now it means you don't have Chronosphere Kisses as a combo. Gleipnir going to be used on Malik, and he doesn't have BKB, remember. Oh, no.
Another sacrificial buy.
Pushed out too deep,
This is
and
so
now the
expensive.
Faceless Void is here. He can get inside this pit if he wants to. He sees the Roshan's low. They're going to play for time here. See if they can catch it as the Roshan is going down.
How good
TA2000
is your
still
read?
inside. They jump in. Gleipnir gets a little bit more
23.
vision. 23 says this
got
is time. The
bounced.
guy's by the Rolling Thunder.
He's dead.
He's stunned up and he's dead. Now the
Oh.
Tiny's going to fall as well. Oh, what a disaster for Talon. It could have been the game-winning move, but it turns into ash in their mouth as they thought they had the victory shout.
They are rewarded for their boldness in these buybacks. And they're gonna try and
Picture-perfect play. They're going to
a
try and catch
lot.
more. Beautiful stolen avalanche. Let's Omar get a free pick onto the silencer. And now Jabs is in a curious position.
And Glyph already forced out. You got to remember, there's still Chrono up here, and I think you have to respect it a bit if you're Quest. Now, you can sacrifice
Jabs,
ages.
please. Somebody's please deal with the tombstone, guys. I'm stuck.
I mean, that's Shredder's duty right there. But that means Makoto has to walk up.
And it's Garrett Q trying to go for the toss back. Oh, the Chronosphere.
the back
comes
line.
in on the side. The back line is going to get decimated here. Can the Terrorblade push through anyway? Looks like they only managed to kill the one support here. TA2000 gets off the Sunder. Perfect timing from him while Noob jumps in, looking to finish off Q. And he should be able to get it too, but it does mean he's in committed deep. Pops BKB. He immediately fights the Faceless Void while Jabs is still going for it. Gowry and TA2000 are low. They start backing up with the buybacks being used. Q's going to make sure they can't get away. A toss up in the air will help finish off the Pangolier. Will Cowrie TP away successfully. If all they give up is Noob,
Will they find
that's
T2000?
not so bad. Only four step. Ooh, he's good.
Like, you're looking at some magic resistance, some stats. I mean, 10 stats for Terrorblade, who's flanking who
Are
now?
they going to expect this? Quest have left their high ground
Makoto.
and are doing the wrap
This
around
is
Makoto.
so
It's a big
dangerous.
target. They tried to grab him. A blink telekinesis goes awry. Q now intercepts. Big avalanche hits on two. They're going to chase after Makoto. He uses BKB. Rolling
Wait, they
Thunder
found
and a lot of
23?
initiations. Global sounds being used. Uh-oh, 23. Time Walk gets off. Now we got the Chronosphere onto two with the kisses
Where's
going
the
in. They're not
damage?
in range of being able to get the two.
Where's the damage?
TA2000, he has a chance. Oh, Lotus Orb is not going to be enough. A stolen Doom goes out, but they lost TA2000. He buys back immediately. He's going to try and get to this fight as quick as he can. They don't want to let Makoto leave. They cannot let him get out alive. And they've got him, I think. Aside the Vice, he turns
gotta
around,
take
throws
one
the
with
damage,
him.
finishes off Omar before he falls.
23 TP'd out, and meanwhile, Jabs is doomed himself as the
Stolen
Terrorblade
Doom.
returns.
Oh, Q! Oh, the reflection finishes him off. Q, he tried to save Jabs' life, but he might have just given up his own life. TA2000, a TPN. Jabs boxing in. Q getting a little bit too
Talon
close.
just paused
He
for
almost
this.
getting caught. A scythe. He's in trouble. He
They
gets
wanna
burst
fight.
down. 23 trying to fight without his Chronosphere here. This is heavy commitment for Talon, and they
Makoto
don't
in
have their
trouble.
big team fight spells. Have
He
they
needs help.
overestimated themselves in this fight? Cowrie trying to chase after him. Talon desperate to be able to keep these heroes at bay. Malik and Cowrie just looking for the little bit of slow that allows them to catch up. But are they going to be able
He
to
needs
get
a
there?
toss.
Cowrie, he gets that one hit. A
He
toss
jumped
away.
in.
But no, he tossed him in at
23.
23. And 23 time walked into the enemy. So it just means he got pushed into Quest. Now a dieback. 100 seconds Quest. Who gives a damn about Roshan? Because you might just be able to go something bigger here.
Meta on cooldown, however, that's going to dissuade him from going in. And refresher for
Oh,
Jabs.
no.
He has another Doom.
Doom,
In fact, he
up
has
in a
two.
second. One more second. He needs the vision. He needs the detection. He gets it off now. But he might be too far away because
23
TA2000's
back.
here. He pops a reflection.
Second
a second
Doom.
going to be put to use. Maybe a toss back could be crucial here. Q, a toss straight up in the air. 23's just trying to get on top of him. A stun comes
Are
out
there
with that
saves?
Centaur. They get on top of him with the Doom with the global sound.
needs a
They
save.
make sure there is no saves from this Undying. Now Noob rolling Thunder in. He's going to try and get what kills, but no, they'll blink away just in time. They can't. They have to get something out of this. Otherwise, their carry is dead. Nothing on the return, and Noob now
He's out of
trying to
mana.
roll out. Malik's back into play. BKB side the Vice trying to burst him, and he's got him.
No
Faceless
buy
Void now
available.
dead, trading out carries, and Malik looking for more.
No Terrorblade for 90, but they're 40 gold off buyback for the Faceless Void. However,
For the Mindbreaker,
yeah, he's behind the meta. What are you doing, son?
I kind of feel like he doesn't need more damage. It's just Do you land the chrono or do you not?
Well, you are asking that as if maybe he had a choice, and maybe he did not.
Maybe he didn't, yeah. Maybe he didn't have the
Hex on him, can they burst?
Used. 4 snaps, Cookie, all getting
He goes
away.
back in.
Noob, oh, the Chronosphere. It catches a lot of heroes. Is this enough?
Tombstone's
2000, they got him inside the Undying Tombstone, but a second
Second.
Chronosphere. They heal up in the
Pop him
Tombstone.
out.
They
Take
break
him
him out.
down.
They're killing him, he's dead. He's gonna buy back immediately. They're gonna turn on to Malik, who's now gonna be doomed up as well. If they get 2 cores out of this, 2 buybacks out of this, it's gonna feel very, very good. They
They'll
got him
find
killed. Omar as well as Cowrie are both backing away. Talon know they need to reset though.
Randomly doing a bunch of people throughout the fight. Annoying for the Pangolier.
Man, gonna be popped.
I guess you don't have a choice here if you're TA2000, right? You can't just wait this Aegis out even though you don't have buyback.
They really want to stall this without having to jump in for a team fight without Chronosphere. Quest, 1 creep wave down, another one pushing forward, another round of illusions. They know they kind of have to force this, but Q's gonna be tossed into the AoE Doom. Can they bail him out?
Oh,
Where's
damage.
the Tombstone? They can't. The damage is too fast. Now the meta's gonna be on cooldown. When he comes back into the second life, they have to bail him out. They have to get in there and save their Terrorblade. Force Staff trying to get him away.
He's got to fight.
The Doom is a problem. A second one coming out, and the Terrorblade put it to the Tombstone. Tombstone, they gotta focus it, but they don't have the little Shredder. The Tombstone's gonna keep him alive. Talon trying to walk away.
He got the
He
Thunder.
went back in. He went for the Chronosphere as he popped out of the Doom. And a second Doom now for Jazz, but it is not even needed. The damage is overwhelming from the little Shredder. Shotgun blast at the face of Quest, and they are knocking him out as another round going into Malik. He's gonna die as well. 2 heroes dead with no buybacks. Quest, their hold, anything to stall it out.
And now you're just gonna run it down mid. No ults up between the Doom and the Faceless Void. However, for Talon, I don't think they care as there is no Terrorblade on the map. And you have a stolen seed shot on Omar, not the spell he was looking for, as that's all he found from the Doom.
They need Noob to kill this creep wave because Omar's catching the next one. Talon maybe playing against time here at the backdoor. Protection can go back up.
Creeps are gone.
They are gone. Talon working their way through a second tier 4.
Crit.
Tier 4's down.
I don't
now
think
through
backdoor
the throne.
matters.
Backdoor protection. It won't even protect against this kind of damage. Talon will get their first upper bracket victory of the tournament and of the year.
God damn, does that feel good for them, man. This is a tough series to come back in after that game 2, in a game that goes very late to almost the 60-minute mark, and you got to push those late game fights to the edge against maybe one of the most impressive carry players this year in TA2000, who almost clutches that game out on top of some sick grab allies from Kaori.